What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Terence Crawford. Get this. Terence Crawford believes that he would have beaten Floyd Mayweather. They came in multitude of forms. Some were taller than others and attempted to box from the outside, while some packed on muscle and did their best to rough him up on the inside. Still, no matter their physical dimensions and despite their stringent game plans, Floyd Mayweather each and every time left the ring with his perfect record intact. Following his 10th round stoppage victory over Conor McGregor in 2017, Mayweather pushed his record to 50-0 with nothing left to prove. The now 46-year-old opted to end his career on a high note quietly. Nevertheless, Terence Crawford is creeping closer to his undefeated mark, standing at 39-0. To Omaha, Nebraska native has always envisioned himself squaring off against Mayweather. That, of course, would never become a reality, with Crawford moving up to welterweight division in 2018, 1 year after Mayweather retired. The duo's path have simply never meant to cross. However, if Crawford made his way to 147-pound a bit sooner and found himself standing across the ring from his longtime hero, the pound-for-pound star is confident that Mayweather's undefeated record would have been a thing in the past. He said, "Me and Crawford on $1 million worth of game," when asked who would have won their hypothetical showdown. He said, "Man, me." Although Crawford would love the opportunity to turn back the hands of time and prove that he was a better fighter than Mayweather on July 29th, he has a gigantic bout on his hands that he has to worry about. After months of constant debate, Spence 28 and 22 KOs, no losses, no draws, no whammies, will be his difficult task so far, so we say. But Terence says, "Me versus anybody. I'm always going to say me." Let me counterpunch. Terence Crawford, Floyd Mayweather. For one, I honestly don't think Floyd would have fought Terence Crawford. Because Floyd is not a guy that wanted challenges no more. The money, Floyd Money Mayweather, is like, the dude was a hell of a fighter. I mean, Floyd did. If I watched Floyd Hatton and Floyd Canelo, Floyd Cotto, I watched these fights. I think Hatton, the Hatton win was really impressive because that was pretty much right when he turned from pretty boy to money, and he still had a lot of pretty boy in him. He still had that aggressive, it was things that Floyd did, man, nobody did. I have to mention that because it's very important that people know that. Floyd, it was a phenom. Floyd was not fucking normal. Floyd was a guy that, dude, his style, he got hurt by Mosley, and that's when Mosley destroyed Margarito. In the very next fight, he fought Floyd, okay? Well, he caught Floyd, and it's something that I said, you know what? Sugar Shane is going to hurt Floyd, and Floyd ain't going to be able to take that power. He took that shot, but he never got hit with that shot again. Now, people can run into the conspiracy theory or whatever, but guess what? I think at this point, looking back now at that whole fight, one man landed the punch, and then he became unfocused, whereas the guy that took the shot became super sharp and focused. That's the thing. I think Floyd got hurt with that shot, and he knew, I'm going to box this guy all night long. And as much as I disliked the idea of Floyd beating Shane, you had to respect the boxing ability that Floyd possessed. Floyd beat him to the punch every round. He didn't win a round after that. You know what I mean? Maybe that, like I said, maybe that right hand, made okay, I got this kid. I know I can hit him with that again, and I'm going to take him out in the later rounds. No, that later rounds never came. Floyd dominated Sugar Shane Mosley. He put them hands to face, boots to asses. He did that. Now, that being said, pretty boy to Floyd Money Mayweather, he wouldn't have fought Terence Crawford. Now, if they would have fought, which I have to say this too. Floyd did not care who the next toughest challenge was because he's not going to take a tough challenge. If he took a tough challenge, if it was like a Marcos Maidana, it's a Marcos Maidana challenge that didn't really expect to be that type of challenge. In other words, if he knew Marcos Maidana was that fucking tough, he would have never fought him. He would have let Adrian Broner avenge his own loss. That's what he would have done, and he would have fought someone else. But he looked at Amir Khan as that harder fighter because he was fast, quick, daring, aggressive, and he didn't want to fight nobody like that. Okay, because that's bad for his style matchup. You know what I mean? Because a guy that's coming forward, that's tall, the height and the reach and stuff like that, like Amir Khan, I think he avoided that, and that made me scratch my head because, see, Amir beat Marcos Maidana. Okay, give you guys a little history lesson here. And when Maidana then in turn beat Adrian Broner, he was like, you know what? Let me put a poll on to the fans and ask, who do you want to see me fight? And everybody was like, Pacquiao. Oh, no, he's not an option. He's not an option. You pick the two people that I have for you. It's either Khan or Maidana. So they picked Khan, and he still fought Maidana. Go figure. So saying that to say this, people, I don't think Floyd would have fought Terence Crawford. Just for the same reasons he wouldn't have fought Terence Crawford, the same reason he wouldn't have fought Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman was that guy that he didn't want to fight, and he would have said the same shit. Oh, Terence Crawford's he's not a sellable commodity. He's a hell of a fighter, but nobody knows who the fuck he is. Well, I mean, he unified. And because, see, if he would have came earlier, all right, then he would have had to fight his way up the ranks and call out Floyd. Floyd wouldn't have taken that fight. But could Floyd beat Terence Crawford? We don't know because Terence Crawford and Mayweather, I think Floyd was faster. But I don't think that matters. I think Floyd was faster than Erislandy Lara too. But you know damn well he wasn't going to fight him at that time. You see what I mean? Like someone that was that crafty, Floyd knew, stay the hell away from him. And I think the whole idea of if a fight can't be won, don't fight it. I think Floyd was really paying attention to Shang Tzu's The Art of War. Okay? Because he knew, I'm not going to fight anyone like that if I don't think that I can win that battle. Again, as good as Floyd was no longer interested in fighting anybody like that. So based on the writer of this article, that fight wouldn't have happened anyway. But it would have been one hell of a fight if that somehow happened. Because Terence Crawford would have probably started getting... if he went into southpaw, Floyd would have adjusted to a right-hand lead. If he would have stayed orthodox, then he would have been using the hook and the jab to the body to try to keep Terence back. To me, I think the fight itself would be a chess match. But here's the thing about Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is a guy that likes to lure you in. Floyd is a guy that also likes to counter. So you got two counter punches in there, people. Just like Floyd and Erislandy Lara. People say that would have been a snooze fest. But with Terence Crawford, the difference between him and Lara is only satisfied with landing certain shots, and that's good enough. Terence Crawford likes to land those same shots and then increase the output of punches and bunches. In other words, he's like Lara to the 10th power. He's like Lara 3.0. I would say 2.0, but no, 3.0. Because now he's going into body shots. Look what he did to Amir Khan. He made Amir Khan quit. Amir Khan took a shot to the side and said, I'm done. And I was never seen Amir Khan quit. We've seen him knocked out a few times. We've never seen this man quit. So, look, Terence Crawford versus Floyd Mayweather would be a fight that people would be, and handlers would be smart enough never to make. The money wouldn't be in it for Floyd, and Floyd would never take that fight, just like he never fought Errol Spence, he never fought Adrian Broner, he never fought Keith Thurman, he never fought any of those guys. He fought the guys that made him the most money. And the thing is, the guys that made him the most money weren't the toughest guys. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Terence Crawford saying that he would beat Floyd Mayweather. Of course, please subscribe. In fact, I'm going to make a poll, okay? So you guys can vote on that and leave a link to this video. Tell me what you think. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!